Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Help on the Way podcast, where we will be featuring tonight for the second show in a row, June 30th, 1985. This is the Merriweather Post Pavilion show that I did a mini-sode about a couple weeks ago from Columbia, Maryland. Thought that I would invite my good friend Knob to talk about the show with me. Knob, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I'm good. I am warm, trying to stay cool. I am contractually going to say as little as possible, but I'm very excited for the upcoming fish run at the garden. And I'm doing Bethel for Billy Strings, which I think is going to be very cool. So
Okay.
that's sort of what I got coming up for me right now.
Sweet. Hey, listen, I'm happy that you're happy.
Thank you.
Just
Thank
keep
you.
it off the podcast.
Of course.
I am also seeing a jam band in a couple weeks here. It is the Middle-Aged Dad Jam Band. This is with some former members of the State Sketch Comedy Troupe. David Wayne on drums and Ken Marino on vocals, who I hear is phenomenal. They have a trumpeter and a guitarist, I guess, who I've never heard of, but the Wet Hot American Summer, which was a kind of instrumental, no pun intended, to my to myself and my personality and my sense of humor, turned 25 this summer, I guess. So they are going to be playing some of the songs from Wet Hot American Summer. It should be kind of fun. Jane from Jefferson Starship, or maybe just Starship, comes to mind. Some other really cool songs, kind of like early 80s, late 70s kind of feel vibes, and I guess jamming. So looking forward to that. Be my first show in a while.
Yeah, that sounds exciting.
Yeah, that's exciting. Another exciting thing that happened to old Fig here is I am a resident of around Philly, and Philly is hosting the Major League Baseball All-Star Game. It's actually happening right now. We're missing it. I can't believe you're letting me podcast while you're not watching this. But I went to the Fan Fest today in Center City, and they had a we went to the fan merch store, and right there was a Grateful Dead MLB All-Star Game t-shirt. And I was like, oh man, that's sick. And actually there was a bunch of other like dad looking dudes checking out the shirt. So of course I go over there, and it's $55. And it didn't move me to kind of make that purchase for $55. So then I went online just to see like what else I could do. And apparently there's this website called Homage that is having a collab right now with the Grateful Dead. And if you go on homage.com, collections MLB X Grateful Dead, they actually have some really cool stuff.
Yeah, these are actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, do they have a Mets one? Is the Mets one any good?
Are the Mets ever any good?
Okay, all right, hold on. Well, regardless, fathers still have birthdays once a year.
You're gonna buy me a Philly shirt for my birthday?
And no, but
your father,
my
Knob's
father
dad,
would
Knob's
probably
dad.
appreciate a Mets Grateful Dead shirt.
So they have two, it appears.
Okay.
One is, I don't know what they're doing.
Which one are you talking about for not knowing what they're doing? Is it this apple thing?
You're seeing an apple? No, I'm just seeing like just a bear just with a baseball bat. Like it's very
yeah. Very nothing.
Very lazy.
It's at least the Mets colors, but nothing more than that.
Yeah, I mean, it could be Knicks colors if you want to talk about a winning team.
That's true. All right, okay. We can't all be so honored as to root for sports teams from Philadelphia.
I'll take that as a compliment. Wait, you're seeing one with an apple? Because I'm seeing another one with like
the skull, like the Steely, but it's an apple.
Oh, it is. I didn't realize that.
It's
Look
a
at
big
that.
apple.
Oh, and
Ba,
that's
ba,
and that's what they
ba, da, ba.
call. Well, they say if you make it there, you can make it anywhere, but the Mets can't even make it there.
Wow.
So good luck anywhere else. Yeah, the Phillies have one with like, kind of two of the dancing bears kind of playing baseball, which is kind of okay. But I kind of
Yeah.
like the other one. It's got the Liberty Bell inside the Steely,
Oh, that's
and it
nice.
says Phillies and kind of maybe a bit more 60s or 70s kind of
Yeah, very groovy.
font. Yeah, kind of groovy fashion, but for $40, hey, maybe I'll do that. Because
I
the
think
55 one, yeah,
the Brewers one is pretty cool.
the
It's got two
Brewers.
two two skeletons sharing a brewski.
Oh yeah,
Um, I think that one's pretty cool. I
there's
think
actually pretty.
yeah.
There's a lot of. I like Dodgers with Uncle Sam hanging out
Yeah.
with the state of California. Royals is sweet. Is that like a trading card, like a or not trading card, like a playing card situation with the king? Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah, yeah.
maybe.
I like the Diamondbacks with the little cowboy dancing bear. I think that one's just very silly looking.
Um. Oh, you like that one?
Yeah, what if the dancing bear was a little cowboy? That's perfect.
Oakland A's is cute. I mean, hometown. Oh, I
Yeah,
guess. Wait, they're not even the Oakland A's anymore. Is this from last year? What's going on here?
I don't know. I like this
They're,
Giants one.
yeah, you'd think the
Uh,
Giants would be. Oh yeah, that's cool.
with the bear on the bridge.
Yeah,
There's some cool ones here, but they're not all spark and joy.
right. And the MLB one did not spark joy with me, especially not for 55
No,
bucks. It's like,
no.
come on, like let's be real. And it was just kind of lazy. Like, do I still have it up here? It was really just a dancing bear, thrown onto a t-shirt. Wasn't really doing it for me, so I didn't buy it. But I think the homage .com stuff, or homage, I'm not sure, is kind of warranting a checkout from the listener. So I'm gonna go put that into the description once we post this, and you can check it out. This is not a plug. We get no money for anything that we do. We're just two nerds who like to talk about Grateful Dead music. Okay, so let's talk about some Grateful Dead music. Before we get into June 30th, 1985, I guess this is some more Channel 6 stuff, but Bobby and the Midnights made its streaming debut, I think, last week or so. And Nob and I plan to listen to some Bobby and the Midnight stuff and get back to y'all about our thoughts. And we listened to two completely separate albums. So I'll let Nob talk about the album that she listened to, and then I'll talk about the album I listened to.
Well, I picked the Bobby and the Midnights album that I had heard of because I also didn't know that there were two Bobby and the Midnights albums. And to me, Bobby and the Midnights means I want to live in America. A
I think
song that
see, to me
sounds
it means festival. Do you know
Oh,
the
you know
song?
what? I do know the song Festival.
Yeah, it's like the only
I
hook in it is him saying festival.
absolutely assumed that these were all songs on the same album.
Well, yeah, me too.
Um,
And it was confusing because they're saying that the album that you listen to, where the beat meets the road, where the beat meets the
where
street,
the Pete
excuse
meets
me,
the street. Come on.
was from 2026. So that's what confused me. I thought it was like a compilation or something. I didn't really understand what was going on, but Apple Music just dropped the ball, shit the bed.
Yeah,
But go
yeah.
ahead with your thoughts.
Well, it's as 80s cheese as ever.
Yeah.
It continues to remain Bobby and the Midnights. It's a silly little project. It's if you want a song that would like just barely miss the cut on being on the Top Gun soundtrack, like here we go,
It's
we
the
got this. Um, so yeah, I mean, I had a good time. You know, it's 80s cheese. They have a song that's literally called "Rockin' the 80s," which is how you know it's
Well, they had a
good.
video on that, right? That one had a video.
Did it? I know I Want to Live in America had a video.
Oh, that's probably the one I'm thinking.
That's
I just
probably.
like Rockin' the 80s is kind of a description for that video. And I just assumed.
Absolutely. That's that. No, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
pitch to the advertising executive. Let's sign off on another
That's
Bobby
the
and the
alt
Midnights
text
album.
for the thumbnail of that
Exactly.
video.
Yeah, it's just we need a vibe that's like rocking the 80s. And
We good with
yeah,
rockin' the 80s?
yeah, we'll do it.
We'll do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
every song sounds like one that Huey Lewis said no to.
Yeah.
Um, but it's fun to have these songs on streaming. I always feel like I'm living a fever dream trying to describe Bob Weir's side 80s cheese band,
Right.
but
I mean, how
here
often in
it
your
is
life are you
in full
describing
glory.
this?
You misunderstand the life that I live. It comes up enough.
It comes up with.
And Brent's on the albums, of course, of course. Shout out to Brent for
Oh,
being a member
sweet.
of Bobby and the Midnight.
So he's the Midnight.
He's one of them.
Um,
And
cool.
what did you
Yeah.
think of Bobby and the Midnight self-titled?
Self-titled. So I did a song by song breakdown. I
Yeah.
was actually generally impressed with the rhythm playing, and I should have thought that it was Brent's. I didn't know that Brent was playing, but it had similar organ styles, or like I guess tone, synth tone that I would expect from Bobby. Sorry, from Brent, and definitely, the organist was given a lot of solos and kind of like leeway. So I probably should
Yeah.
have assumed that it was Brent. I didn't know that. That's really cool. So, um, the first. Oh, so yeah, the whole album kind of leaned heavily into reggae and syncopation, which you can imagine. Bobby is essentially a syncopation, dealer. Kind of made his career on kind of playing in between the spaces. So it kind of makes sense that his well, I don't say his first solo album, but this offering kind of plays in that sandbox. The songwriting is generally pretty good, if not a bit disjointed. Like kind of here's an idea here, here's an idea there. Let's put them together and make a song. Um, Album cover, it is a winking black cat overlooking a city with maybe a Dark Star reference in the background. It's like a moon that's kind of eclipsed, maybe a sun that's eclipsed.
Mm.
Anyway, Bobby and the Midnights. I thought it was, pretty good. Look good in
Yeah.
vinyl sleeve. So the first song was called Haze. I remember putting this song on. I was like, okay, like I'll just put this on. I was like working, and I was not prepared for the kind of funk that they were putting down in Haze. The main riff is "Hey, Crazy Days," which is just classic Bobby. Which I loved. There was this weird kind of tone shift in the middle eight, sounded like something from a John Entwistle solo album. Again, bit disjointed on some of these songs. Too Many Losers. I wrote Bobby sings Springsteen, sings Townsend. Far Away was very cheesy. Book of Rules was a nice little sermon of a song in reggae form with some impressive a cappella at the end. Me Without You, Back to the Cheese. I wrote, and I don't know if this was your if you can relate to this childhood, but Me Without You reminded me of the song featured in a softcore porno that you tricked your parents into letting you rent from Blockbuster back in the 90s.
Okay. It was Netflix in the 2000s, but certainly.
Well, I mean, that would be a lot easier just to like have on. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, once my dad got Cinemax, it was, have at it. But you had to be a little sneaky and be like, oh yeah, I like action movies, and it's like, my mom would like read the back and it'd be like, this clearly a softcore porn. But they would always have like, some song, and Me Without You possibly was one of those songs. Josephine, nice little blues ditty. We got a nice Bobby hi in that one. There's a harmonica solo that's not to be missed. I wrote somehow the song is 6 minutes long. Fly Away was one that could have been a dead song, I feel. Decent riff over a syncopated rhythm. I think Jerry could have added some interesting stuff on Fly Away. Carry Me was ballad time. There's a weird line in it that I wrote down. It says, "For all we know, tomorrow just might be a brand new day. Carry me away." Some words of wisdom. For all we know, tomorrow just might be a brand new day. Not a bad main riff in this one. And then Festival, which is just the one where he keeps saying the word festival. And I remember learning this song. I think the first kind of inroads that I had into Bobby and the Midnights, or like, inclination that it was a thing, was the Dead played in like Jamaica, or like some festival in Jamaica. Festival.
Yeah.
And Bobby and the Midnights like opened for them. Like it was like some weird, like, or like they played it like in the evening, and like the Dead didn't start until like 2 a.m. or something like that. It was like some interesting little early 80s thing that happened there. So yeah, Bobby and the Midnight's worth checking out. Lots of syncopation. Pretty funky. Pretty good. Actually, it was pretty good.
All right.
And let's talk about something else that's pretty good. That's June 30th of 85. This is the Grateful Dead playing Columbia, Maryland at the Merriweather Post Pavilion. I did my mini pod on this, so I'm going to let Nob talk about the first set, and then I have some thoughts on the second set that I didn't really get into on that mini pod. So first set starts with Mississippi Half Step. We go into a CC Rider, Brown Eyed Women, Mama Tried in the Mexicali Blues, Keep on Growing, which is Derek and the Dominoes, I do believe, Big Railroad Blues, into Looks Like Rain, and we end set one with Don't Ease. Nob, your thoughts?
I like it. I think it's an interesting show. We were talking with, I think it was Jay Blakesberg, who was saying that when the Grateful Dead were on the West Coast, they were jamming more. And when they were on the East Coast, they were rocking more, rocking harder. And I think this is a great example of that, because this is an East Coast show and they are rocking hard. Not everything sounds pretty, not everything sounds nice, but every song in its own way rocks at least a little, with a couple of exceptions. We'll get to Mexicali Blues.
It's not fair.
I think that it's yeah.
Like, this polka does not rock.
It's and whatever those keyboard sounds are, whatever keyboard accordion Brent was playing on that one, wrong call, bad move. We'll get to that. Right. I think that the Mississippi Half Step is a pretty good start. It's speedy and has a good groove. Jerry's voice sounds rough. There are probably 5 songs in this show that I would describe as would-be all-timers if Jerry's voice sounded better. I think this is one of those. I don't know if I feel that strongly. It's good, though. It's got a great building across the Rio Grande, some fun Phil backing vocals. The groove on CC Rider is great. I think Bob's bringing a lot to it vocally. I don't think Brent's MIDI horn or whatever is working for me. Brent's playing a lot of very great notes here, but this is a night where Brent's keyboard tones are not really meshing with me and the vibe. But there's a good energy here that I'm enjoying. The first thing to really pop for me is Brown Eyed Women. Brent sounds great on this one. It's really strong when it gets going. The Brown Eyed Women, the Phil sounds killer. It's really good. My note was Find Mama Tried, or whichever one it was. Anyway, can't do whatever's going on in Mexicali. This sucks.
Oh, you okay, Nob?
That was just my feeling on that one. It was not so good. It got better in the jam, but it was rough. I liked the Keep on Growing. I actually did not know that the Grateful Dead played this song. Me either. I think this was.
I didn't really know it was a song.
I wasn't super familiar with it.
Yeah.
I had to do a bit of Googling, and I was liking what the band was doing. They were having fun. It wasn't the tightest, but the energy, again, was really good. And I loved the Big Railroad Blues that came after. I thought that was just like 5 minutes of rocking out, and that was great.
Yeah.
I thought It Looks Like Rain had a really good build to it. That's definitely a strong take on that song for this era. And despite a shaky start, as the band figures out what tempo they want to play Don't Ease at, I think it winds up being a pretty solid rendition. I think there's some really great stuff in the middle of this set one, especially towards the end.
Nice. Okay, and that brings us to set 2, Shakedown into Samson. Then we get a Gimme Some Lovin'. Things kind of start back over again into He's Gone, into Cryptical Envelopment. I like how it's written here
What?
in yeah, right? I think that was like the yeah, I think it was like the fourth to last time they ever played Cryptical. And it was like the
Yes.
first time in the 80s or something. Uh, but it was only 2 minutes. Like it was like, barely a Cryptical. But I like how
Well,
Pod or
Cryptical's
Dead
only 2 minutes.
is that right? And they just jam into what does
And
it usually
then,
go into?
yeah, then it goes into the drum solo bit, and
Oh,
then it
okay.
goes
Which is what they did.
into the other one.
Oh, okay. So
No,
this
they
was
still
homage.
butchered
No
it,
pun
but this
intended.
is as long as Cryptical Envelopment goes.
So this is just them doing what they did probably almost 20 years before that. Interesting. But I like on Pod or Dead Bass because it's he's gone cryptical, which is kind of a cool sentence. He's gone cryptical. Drums in Space, other one, as you mentioned. Stella Blue into a Round and Around. We get Sugar Mags, and we encore with U.S. Blues. I'm going to call my own number because we got a lot of lot of love and a lot of comments on Reddit that we'll get to in just a moment about this show, and a lot of it was talking about this shakedown into Samson. Really good 25 minutes of incredible music to start set two, but
Yeah.
I had to listen to it a couple times before it really grabbed me. Like I could kind of see why it'd be fun, but it kind of felt more like an I was there sort of thing. Like it
Mm.
was fun because it was fun. It wasn't until I listened to the Siemens Matrix that I really got it. And I said to myself, now I get it. Uh, on Shakedown Street, it seemed like an extra dose of fun and funk from every band member. At some point, Jerry steps back and lets Bobby solo over his chicken plucking, or chicken picking, I should say. And Bobby actually did do the solo work, and it was pretty cool. It was a true role reversal. It wasn't just Bobby, you know, doing slide over Jerry. It was really cool. It sounded great, and Brent sounded great too. Good MIDI choice for Brent back there too. It was a build for the ages that I thought ended just a bit too premature, as it almost sounded like we were going into something like Hey Jude or something transcendent like that. We
Mm.
get a quick, seamless transition into Samson and Delilah, which is actually better, I think, than the Shakedown.
Interesting.
Not sure why I was liking this one so much, but the hits were hitting. Some really awesome downs by Jerry, like that held kind of downs that he does. Oh man, it's just sends shivers down my spine. And we then pretty much start the set over with a Sousa march of a Gimme Some Lovin'. That gets us into a He's Gone, as I mentioned. Bobby with some heavy effects on his guitar. It's kind of like an envelope filter with some maybe chorus on it. But it was a bit more processed than what Bobby usually does on He's Gone, and actually created a pretty interesting sonic landscape for Jerry to solo over. A random cryptical envelopment appears. The band barely knows it, but it's only 2 minutes, so whatever. We get a drums in space, which I did like. I hope you have some thoughts, Napa, on drums in space because I thought it was good, but it's hard for me to put
Yeah.
into words why it was good. And then that brings us into the other one, which took a minute for it to get going as it was kind of a mess at first. And then I wrote, actually, the whole thing is a mess. It's a mess throughout. Stella Blue, that mess continues until we get a transcendent Jerry delivery on the Blue Light Cheap Hotel portion. And then Jerry gives us this real screamer of a first solo. And then things kind of even out with an around the round into a Sugar Mags and a US Blues to Encore, which is also great. So I'll kick it over to Knob for your thoughts on set two.
Thank you. Yeah, I agree with you that the high point of this show is Shakedown Samson.
Yeah.
That is what you come to this show for. There's a great groove in Shakedown, a real fire and fury in that first half, and then it gives way. It's that second jam is what pushes it from a
Yeah.
really strong shakedown into something transcendent. What makes it one of the all-time shakedown streets, which I think it is.
Wow.
And I really do think that Brent synth part with the strings is a really
Right.
big part of that. It just adds
Where
this build towards the end of it. It's great.
Yeah, where does that come from? Like was that planned or like how do you as a musician fold something that composed into something so improvised?
I don't know.
I don't
He
know
really
either.
had a good sense of where they were going to go because it's not the chords of the song Shakedown Street. It's not like he's
Right.
just playing the changes. He's really playing this chord progression that everybody is kind of all on the same page with.
It's wild. It really is hard to even comprehend what they were doing.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And then I love this Samson. Phil and the drummers are on fire, having a great time.
Yep.
I don't. The Give Me Some Lovin' isn't the tightest version, but that's not the point. Everyone's just
No.
having a good time. Phil and Brent are audibly cracking up, and that's great.
Yeah.
He's Gone has some fun textures to it. Interesting to have two vocal jams in this second set. There's not really a ton of Grateful Dead songs with vocal jams. It's really just He's Gone, Shakedown, and Feel Like a Stranger most often. It's sometimes Let the Good Times Roll. It's not very often that you get all of these together.
Yeah.
I like that there's a brief little spoonful jam as the band starts flirting with the Cryptical intro. You just hear a slight little burn out, burn out, burn out.
Nice.
Yeah, the band doesn't remember how Cryptical goes. It's interesting in the context because, as has been mentioned, Cryptical was played a lot in the 60s and into the early 70s. And then after 72, they drop it all together. And it comes back about 2 weeks before this in California in 85. And they play it a total of 5 times and then never again. And this is an era where they're trying a few songs that they haven't tried in a while, just to kind of see what happens. There was a similar bust out for St. Stephen a year or two before. And ultimately the answer is no thanks, bye. And yeah, Jerry doesn't know how Cryptical goes and just sort of gives up at a point. I do think that this whole That's It for the Other One is overall a win, especially because of the drum space. I think it's a very intense drums. I think it really does a good job of bridging the gap between what the role of the drum jam was in That's It for the Other One in 1968 with what the Grateful Dead are doing with drum space in 1985. It is heavier, it is more intense, it is continuing the story of this character who knows he has to die. My crazy, I'm probably getting a little too out there with this. I'm probably going a little moon logic, but especially as this drums and space, especially as you get into space, they just start playing the sounds of bombings. You just start hearing at different points. And I have to think that the band is reflective about this song from the 60s, this suite from the 60s that they're playing together for the first time since 68. And I don't think it's any sort of grand statement, but I think that there is some mental word association going on in their brains with playing That Bit for the Other One and the war that was going on at the time that the song was written.
Interesting.
That's my, or it's just because it sounds cool. That also could be the answer. Always an answer with the Dead. But I think there is something to it being this song in particular. That's not a sound I'm usually hearing them throw into space. I can't really think of another bombing space like that.
Cool.
I've heard plenty of spaces that bombed, but not like that. Thank you. Anyway, that gives way into Find the Other One. I'll make this everybody's problem now because I've been asking on Blue Sky and Reddit, and I haven't gotten great answers here. What's the best 80s The Other One? Because I feel like all of my favorite The Other Ones are from the 60s or the 70s. And once we hit the Brent era, the jams just get condensed. And there are cool, like, sounds that happen, but they never really go that deep. And there's gotta be one that goes that deep. This is not one that goes that deep. I think it's good. I like it more than you do, but if you have the other one from the 80s that you're like, oh, you're missing out, that's it. Please email or Blue Sky. I will give you my home address. I am looking for Brent era, the other ones, and I would love to hear them.
Knobs emergency contact David Gans.
Please call David Gans about this.
But if you do have something, helpannoypod@gmail.com would be a
Yes,
great
of
way to
course.
get a hold of us.
Um, Anyway, we go to Stella Blue. It's fine. It's solid. It is a very well played Stella that is being held back by how rough Jerry's voice sounds throughout
Yeah,
the
he
show,
kind of
but
lost
especially
it.
this
Yeah.
point in the evening. Yeah, he doesn't sound great on Half Step or Brown Eyed Women, but it is night and day to how he sounds on Stella Blue. And then Around and Around is solid. I think it's a good version. Sugar Magnolia is very energetic. Again, like what Jay Blakesberg was saying, we are on the East Coast, and the purpose of this Sugar Magnolia is to rock out.
Yeah.
Bob's voice is gone. I don't know when he threw it out. I guess during Around and Around, but it's gone. But that's fine because it is about finding the most energetic ending to Sugar Magnolia they can find, and then a clean and energetic Sunshine Daydream to close us out.
Mhm.
It's a strong rendition. I enjoyed myself. And then Jerry kind of yadas through this U.S. blues. I feel like early on he gets lost lyrically, and then he's like, whatever. There's 100 lyrics in this song, and none of them make sense. I'm just gonna play some nice blues for you people, and I
I
enjoy
will
that.
say, I will say that sneaking a U.S. Blues encore here goes to your theory
Ah,
about drums in space
mm,
echoing the the reverberations of history, if you will.
sure,
Yeah.
interesting.
So I'm sold. You sold me.
All right,
If
it's
you were to
about
sell
Vietnam.
me, it's about Vietnam. Oh, that was the word we were talking about. If you were to sell me on this show as a Book of the Dead, would you?
Ah, I don't think so. I've been very praisy of it overall, and I think it is a good one. But I think that there is enough stuff that I do not like about this show that balances out all of the stuff that I do like about this show.
Yeah, I think I'd agree with you that it doesn't make my Book of the Dead. I think it's going to be easy for us to pick a set. However, the highs were very high, but
Very high.
a lot of the show was somewhat just okay, maybe middling. I think this is an amazing show to have been at, and we will get to Reddit comments in just a short moment. So this would not make our Book of the Dead. I think we both agree it's set two.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we got to show off that Shakedown Samson, and we will in a few moments once we're done talking. But I'd like to know, Knob, who is your mother trucker MVP for the show? Who's the best player up there?
Ooh, I am going with Phil.
Ooh,
I'm often going with Phil, but I feel like Phil is what's making Samson click for me. Phil is what's making Shakedown click for me. Brown Eyed Women, nearly all of my favorite songs. I thought at one point, Phil's killing it tonight.
nice. And I will also go with the rhythm section, but I will go with the Rhythm Devils because
Sure.
I think that you don't get a Shakedown that's that crazy funky. You don't get a Samson that's that uh, I don't know, eclectic, without some awesome stuff going on with the Rhythm Devils. So it's definitely a rhythm night. The rhythm takes it. So let's go to the Reddit comments, like we discussed. I got a lot of engagement here on the Grateful Dead subreddit when this was posted a couple weeks ago, and so we would be remiss not to mention some of those. So I will start. I guess we'll just take it turn and turn. Random walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wrote, I was there. Second Cryptical for me and an all time shakedown. Last day before MDMA went schedule 1A, if I'm not mistaken. Those were the days, my friend. Indeed.
Good. I'm glad. Charlie Miller writes, I was there. It was epic.
Nice. Crack the Sky Crew wrote, local show for me. I was there.
Uh, Tchaikovsky writes, this
Yeah,
is the
like,
best later era Jerry vocal delay, Samson and Delilah. I don't know if it's the
I
best
don't
one,
know
but
about
it's
that.
up there for
What
sure.
does that mean? Jerry vocal delay Samson Delilah. The
Uh,
damn no, what is that? Vocal delay Samson. Well, Tchaikovsky, if you want to expound upon this comment, please get with
yeah.
us on Reddit or hellthewaypod@gmail.com. And Radiant Research 3786 actually responded to Tchaikovsky, who I believe is a Russian composer,
Mm.
and wrote, "My favorite show out of 110 attended. Wow, this is the
Wow.
shit. A massive shakedown. Whole show is great. High energy, rockin' sugar mags. Coke fueled? Lol. Satisfaction part of the double encore. On the day when I was born." Now, I don't know if there was a satisfaction as part of the double encore.
I
This could be a lost Redditor.
I think they just might be mixing up. There's I think it's 4th of July 86. The double encore is Satisfaction US Blues.
Oh,
I think they just
interesting.
might be getting encores of shows from the mid 80s mixed up. You have to remember that this is the last day before MDMA went Schedule 1A.
Everyone was just poking holes in their brain
Who
all
knows?
show.
Oh, you still believe
Uh,
in time?
Lonesome Johnny, I'm not going there. Wrote, "I was there." And
Oh,
why don't you?
and my friend Deadco Rocks writes, I did a bunch of the Summer 85 shows. I was there. Holy shit. This and the following night were life changing.
Nice. All right,
There's a
cool.
lot of good. Those Summer 85 shows. It's again, it's not the cleanest playing you're ever gonna hear, but it's hot.
Yeah, and it sounded like there's some real camaraderie, amongst the faithful, which is a cool. We'll never have that scene again. So
True.
it's kind of tough looking back upon it from where we're sitting, but very cool that y'all got to experience that. Very, very cool. All right. So the next show that we will be featuring randomly is 52177. This is Lakeland, Florida. This is a famous one. One of the best Scarlet Fires out there, I do believe. I think one of the best estimateds out there as well. This
It's a
made its way
classic.
to a Dick's Picks, I believe. And I believe I had that Dick's Picks. Dick's Picks 29. Yeah, this was Fox
Yeah.
Theater and Lakeland. Yeah, I had this one on CD. I probably do still have it. Gotta find my wallet in which I kept my CDs, which is how we kept CDs at the time. But this was a favorite of mine. I mean, this is one of the ones that cemented me as a May 77 head, and we'll be featuring it. So maybe in a few weeks, we'll be talking about that show. Very classic show.
Yeah.
All right. So if you like what we're doing here, please smash that subscribe button, like and share. We're giving you as many of these as we can. And when we can't all get together, I'm doing some mini pods where we talk about Reddit comments, and I just give you all a link to the show on the archive so you can follow along at your own pace. You can find us wherever pods are downloaded, but not including Spotify. You can follow us on our website, which is helponthewaypod.podbean.com. Again, you can email us if you have any good other ones for Knob at helponthewaypod@gmail.com. And if you want to get with us, probably the easiest way is reddit.com/r/Grateful Dead. We're always sticky there on top, have been for quite some time. And we are on YouTube as well. And Knob's always kicking around on Blue Sky. Knob, any last words for the faithful?
I think the best late era Jerry, Samson, and Delilah is May 6th, 1984.
Who asked you?
Just sharing.
Well, the proper response is I'm the guy with the podcast.
True.
All right.
Yeah, who asked us any of this
Yeah,
ultimately?
exactly. It's literally our own hubris that we get to speak into a microphone and broadcast it to the world like at a moment's notice. But
Exactly.
before we do that, shout out to the game who will be pasting or appending or attaching set 2 of June 30th, 1985, where you can listen to that awesome Shakedown Samson pretty much in the next couple moments here. So with that, I will thank y'all and again for listening to another episode of the Help on the Way podcast.
Shakedown Street, must be the heart of town. Journey to this town ain't got no heart, just got poked around. Cause I wanna say this town ain't got no heart. Gotta poke around. Got the shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Nothing shake up street. Nothing to the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Nothing shake down street. Be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. This town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Just gotta poke around. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Just gotta poke around. Just gotta poke around. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Gotta poke around. Just gotta poke around. This town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. This town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. Tell me this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Just gotta poke around. shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. But this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town. But this town ain't got no heart. Just gotta poke around. Delilah was a woman, she was fun. Knew she had good looks, God knows the cold black. Delilah shaking old Samson's mind. When first he saw this new Lord, he took to leave his mind. Delilah, she climbed up on old Samson's knee. Said, tell me where your strength lies. If you please, and she spoke so kind, got no talk so bad. Samson said, Delilah, get off my head. You shave my head, clean my hand. My strength come natural to the old man. If I get my way, if I get my way, if I get my way, I would tear this whole building down. Read about Samson, oh, from his parts. He was the strongest man that ever lived on earth. One day while Samson was walking along, looked down on the ground and saw an old jawbone. Stretched out his arm and got the jeans broke like a thread. When he got to moving, the person was dead. If I get my way, if I get my way, if I get my way, I would tear this whole building down. Well, Samson and Delilah, they got into town. Samson, he called up on the lines. When you read about this line, he killed a man with his power. Since God Steam locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone, gone, and nothing's gonna bring him back. 9 miles skidding, no 10-mile ride. There's a pistol that cool inside. Get on a chin, dog in a pile. Nothing left to do but smile, smile, smile. Now he's gone. Now he's gone. Gone, he's gone. Steam locomotive rolling down the track. He's gone, gone, and nothing's gonna bring him back. He's gone. Going where the wind don't push us away. Baby, off on some high cold mountain shade. Lost one round, but the prize wasn't anything, and half of the back and more of the same. Same old rat in a green ditch, caught on a limb. You know better, but I know you. Like I told you, what I said. See on your face, right off your head. Now he's gone. He's gone. Lord, he's gone. He's gone. like a locomotive rolling down the track. Gone, gone, and nothing's gonna bring him back. He's gone. Nothing's gonna bring him back. 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 Nothing's gonna bring it back. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Nothing's gonna bring him Nothing's gonna bring him back 'cause he's gone. He's gone for good. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Nothing's gonna bring him back. Drifting through the lily fields, blocking the girls in empty space. We tripled and exploded with the bus stop in its place. The bus combined like I know it's when it all began. There was time of you like the wheel of the bus to never ever land. Coming around, y'all.
A broken angel sing from a guitar. In the end, there's just a song. Crying up the night. Through all the lonely streets and vanished here. Stella Blue. Stella Blue. When all the cards are down, there's nothing left to see. Just the pavement left and broken dreams. In the end, there's still that sun. Crying like the wind. Down every lonely street that's ever been. Stella Blue. Stella Blue. I've stayed in every blue light, cheap hotel. Child it all rolls into one. And nothing comes for free. There's nothing you can hold for very long. And then in that song, comes crying of the night. It seems like all this life was just a dream. Stella Blue. Stella Blue. Stella Blue.
Jumping, going round and round, ain't that really wrong? What a crazy sound! You know they never stop talking till the moon went up. Oh, that sounds so sweet. I had to take a shame, rose out of my seat. 'Cause I had to get it. Started moving my feet. Oh, here's a clap in my hand. Never stop talking. Going round and round. Really running. Please stop. Never stop driving. The whole place it was packed. The front door it was locked. 'Cause that whole place was packed. But when the police knocked, them old dogs were back. But no, they never stopped around. Going round and round. Hey, reading and writing. What's crazy, son? Never stopped around. Till the moon went down. Sugar Magnolia, blossom blooming, it's all empty and I don't care. So my baby down by the river knew she'd have to come up soon for air. Sweet blossom, come on under the willow. We can have high times if you the pilot. We discover the wonders of nature, rolling in the rushes down by the riverside. She can skim with the rays and violet. She can wait in a drop of dew. She don't come and I don't bother. Waits backstage while I sing a year. She can dance a cage and a rhythm. Drum like a wheel is a four-wheel drive. She's my summer lover in spring, fall, and winter. She can make me happy. You live my life. Sugar Magnolia, ringing that blue bell. Put up the sunlight. Come on out, see and I'll walk you in the sunshine. Come on, honey, come over me. She's got everything delightful. She's got everything I need. Breathing the pines in the sun and that moonlight. Pretty in the sunlight, yes indeed. Sometimes when the cuckoo is crying, when the moon is halfway down, sometimes when the night is done, me out on a wonder drive, walk around. sunshine daydream. Walk you in the tall trees. We're going where the wind goes. Blooming, blooming like a red rose. Come on over, sweet lady. Blood out singing, I catch you in the morning sunshine. Come on over, daydream. Sweet over daydream. Sunshine daydream. Sunshine daydream. Waiting in a cold stream. Going at your window. We going where the wind goes, wind goes. Never gonna miss us. No, no, no. A lot out there, I got you in the morning sunshine. Sweet lady.